A lot of people say that Italian and French are the languages of passion and love, but I disagree. German is a beautiful language for one simple reason. It's logical. It's logical. All you need to do to be romantic in German is say the word for love, and then stick something else on the end, because that is a valid German word. Liebeswein. Love pig. It works. It's beautiful. There's lots of things to do. Liebekuchen. Love cake. Doesn't have to mean anything. It sounds like romantic, doesn't it? So, you know, I know a fair bit of German. I went at the age of 14. I went on a German exchange trip with my friend, and we stay obviously for exchange trip. We stay in a German family's house. And after the first couple of days, there was one of the children of the family staying there. Well, the first instance of seeing me shout, Menai. Those of you who know German know what that means. I'm guessing most of you don't. Now, I had this for about a week, staying there, Menai, constantly. And I couldn't figure out what it meant. It wasn't in my German travel dictionary. I was only 14, so I didn't have a huge vocabulary of German word. And we ended up leaving, I still had no idea. And my friend who I'd been staying with was just sneering to himself. I went, what were they saying? What was the kid saying to me all weekend? Menai. What does it mean? Melonhead. Why? Well, because your head represents a combination of the features of Alice and Darling and a watermelon. So, you know, that was my first experience of Germany. Never going back there. Despite this horrible physical impairment, I do have a girlfriend. It is surprising. It is surprising. And, you know, women expect a certain level of spontaneity and romance from men. They expect you to be able to do things completely off the cuff, and you just don't think about it, you just do it automatically. It's lovely. No, that's bullshit. You have to plan every minute detail. Your brain goes through every possible combination of things that can happen in a given circumstance. Take this example. You're sleeping. You're asleep with your girlfriend, and you wake up in the night, your arm is underneath your girlfriend, and your arm is dead. Now, women would probably like to think that we just go, and, you know, like, somehow lift her up without waking her, take the arm out, and just sort of, I don't know, do whale noises until she goes back to sleep. Wow. It's not the case. This is my thought process when I wake up with my arm trapped underneath my girlfriend. I'm shocked. Well, I'll have to Google it. Then I'll wake her up. Well, she's angry about it. What if that starts up? What if we start throwing things and get personal? What if this leads to me being kicked out of the house and I'll break up? I'll go home, I'll cry, I'll listen to lots of Leonard Cohen, and I'll probably end up hanging myself! That's never the case. You just pull around now, the girl rolls over, smiles, farts, and goes back to sleep. But, you know, my brain, I mean, a lot of people's brains just have the ability to conjure up ridiculous things for you to do that you in the moment think are perfectly fine. Another example of this, I was in Main Arts Building by the terrace building, and if you don't know, there's like a lift that can get you up to the ground floor. And I was very lazy enough to just take the lift up two levels. I walked in and the lift door was closed. I could see there were people in there. Now usually the thing everyone does is when you see the lift door closed and there are people in there, you go, oh, excuse me, could you hold the door please? You know, that's the logical thing. But I was a bit hungover in an odd mood, and so my brain decided to go, you know what, Gareth, no, don't ask them to close the door. You run and put your foot in that lift door, and by joy, I think you're going to make it. And I went, okay brain, this sounds good. So I ran for that door. This is what happened. I tapped the door with my foot. That's what happened, right? I tapped the door with my foot. Not only did that happen, the door was open enough for the 5 seconds left for it to close. I just stared at the woman in it. Now, I don't know if you know, but Main Arts is an oddly designed building, and the lift shaft in that part of Main Arts is designed. You're able to hear everything in that lift shaft. And as it was going up, I just heard them mocking me and laughing at me. For 5 floors! It's horrible! But, you know, it's just mad things my brain does. Another wonderful story is that my girlfriend looked at me the other day with a mix of anger and confusion and said, you know, I'm quite aroused, which is not what you want to hear. But so I looked back at her and said, you know, let's do something about this because I'm a smart motherfucker. And she looked at her watch and said, Well, it's half two, it'll be out by 5, it'll take too long. That's right, ladies, too long. I've been Gareth Monk, thank you very much.